One quiet morning at their favorite cafe, Van and Nam sat across from each other, enjoying the peaceful atmosphere and a fresh cup of coffee. They began talking about how to set goals in a way that really works, sharing useful tips and experiences along the way. Both friends wanted to improve themselves and were eager to learn from each other. The conversation between Van and Nam on setting effective goals.
Nam, lately I feel like I really need to set clear, achievable goals. Do you have any advice on how to get started?
I think the first step is to really understand what you truly want in life. A meaningful goal is the one that will motivate you to keep going.
That makes a lot of sense. But sometimes, I'm still not quite sure what I actually want to achieve in the long run.
When that happens, just try writing down all your ideas, and then choose the ones that make you feel most excited.
That's a good idea. But once I decide on a goal, how can I keep myself focused on it over time?
I think it helps to set goals that are specific, measurable, and have a clear finish line. If it's too vague, it's easy to lose interest and give up.
You're totally right about that. But how specific should a goal be for it to be motivating?
Try breaking your main goal down into smaller, achievable steps that feel manageable. For example, focus on improving one skill or reaching a small target within a certain time frame.
Good point, Nam. What about tracking my progress? Do you think it really makes a difference?
It absolutely does. When you write down your progress regularly, you'll see how far you've come and how much closer you are to achieving your goal.
I tend to forget to write things down often. Do you have any tips on how to remember this?
You could try using reminder apps or setting alerts on your calendar to help you stay on top of things and keep track of progress.
I'll definitely give that a try. But if things get hard, what can I do to keep my motivation high?
One trick that helps is to set small rewards for yourself when you reach each milestone. Rewards can make the journey more enjoyable and keep you wanting to go further.
Rewards, huh? I hadn't thought of that before. That's a great idea. What about setting deadlines for each step?
Deadlines are really important. They add just the right amount of pressure you need to keep moving and not put things off.
You're right about that. Deadlines do give me more motivation. But what if I don't meet them?
In that case, use it as a lesson to help adjust your goal or timeline. Failure is part of the journey, and it can help you grow.
I agree, but sometimes it still feels really discouraging when I don't make it.
When you feel that way, try to remember why you set the goal in the first place. Thinking about that can help you stay committed.
Yes, I should definitely always remember the original reason. Thanks for reminding me.
I try to do the same thing when things get tough. It helps me keep going even through hard times.
So, when do you think it's a good idea to adjust a goal?
If the goal starts to feel too difficult or doesn't fit into your life anymore, it's okay to make changes. Don't waste energy on something that no longer matters.
That's true. Sometimes I keep pushing myself, even if the goal isn't right for me anymore.
Exactly. You need to be flexible, but don't give up too quickly without trying your best first.
I understand now. It's important to be strong on my journey, but flexible with how I achieve things.
That's right. Success often requires both persistence and the ability to adapt when needed.
What about long-term goals, like goals for the next few years? Should I approach them differently?
For long-term goals, it really helps to break them down into smaller, short-term steps. That way, it doesn't feel so overwhelming and you can track progress easily.
That's a great idea. When I focus on smaller stages, it feels much less intimidating and more achievable.
Exactly. You won't feel as overwhelmed, and you'll keep moving forward at a steady pace.
Are daily goals important too, or should I just focus on the bigger picture?
Yes, daily goals are very important. They're the small actions that help you get closer to your bigger goals step by step.
You're giving me a lot of motivation here. What's something you do to stay motivated yourself?
For me, I always try to imagine the final result and think about how happy I'll feel when I finally achieve it.
Thinking about the end result definitely makes me want to try harder as well. That's a great tip.
Just remember, don't forget to enjoy the little wins along the way. They're just as important.
Thank you so much for sharing all these tips with me, Nam. I'll start using them right away.
Me too, Van. Every time we talk about things like this, I feel like I learned something valuable.
It's really great to have a friend like you who has the same goals and supports me.
So, let's keep improving and work toward our goals together. We'll both make it.
After their chat, Van and Nam felt motivated and ready to set clearer goals for themselves. They understood that personal growth isn't just about having goals, it's also about the journey of learning and finding better ways to improve.